Now, your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
We're starting to see the development of cloud fields in Dublin right now. You can see those beginning to develop. You see them almost every time. It gets nice and hot outside in the afternoon. 79 degrees right now, the heat index of 81. We've got a 3-mile-per-hour wind coming in from the west. And you can definitely see here there's a thin strip, those thin clouds that we saw earlier. It looks like satellite not really picking up too much yet on the cloud fields developing, but again, it's also very early, only 11:15 right now. We'll be seeing more of that development as we push later on into the afternoon hours. And going along with that, there will be a chance for some pop-up storms. A bit of a summer pattern with us all week long. You see this warm front. It's going to be hot today. It's going to be hot all week. Today might be the coolest day we have this week, with the exception of Friday. So do keep that in mind. Today we're going to start seeing a couple spots push into those low 90s, but 90s are going to be likely for many of our highs as we go throughout the rest of the work week. Good news as well in terms of today's pop-up storm chances. Again, no severe threat here in Middle Georgia. It looks like there is a level 1 threat further off to the southeast in that Savannah area. It definitely might get messy over in Oklahoma today, but other than that, we don't have a whole lot to be concerned with. Here's our forecast highs and heat indices for today. Again, mainly the upper 80s. Got one low 90, two low 90s there. Montezuma and Vienna, it's claiming that their heat indices are going to be lower than that. I disagree there. So do keep in mind, though, that more 90s are on the way as we go throughout the rest of the week. Rest of the afternoon, which is not going to be too long before we begin to see some showers and storms fire up later. Again, this is summertime pattern where it gets really hot outside, the ground heats up, and then that rising air leads to a bit of convection. You get those pop-up storms. Any of us that do see some of these will probably be a bit grateful for them. Number one, it helps a little bit with drought conditions, but number two, helps to cool things off just a bit, because it is going to be a hot afternoon out there. You'll see that drop temperatures back into those upper 70s, and then we roll into tonight, partly cloudy skies, maybe a couple showers early on, but those should be gone by midnight. We'll wake up tomorrow to temperatures in the low to mid 60s. And in the afternoon, I think we'll be seeing more of those lower 90s around the region with a higher chance for storms further southeast. But that doesn't mean we couldn't see pop-up showers anywhere within the region, because again, that's just how things kind of roll with these summertime patterns. Overnight lows are going to be in the low to mid 60s as mentioned before, and tomorrow's high, you're seeing more of those low 90s with our hot spots getting up to 91 degrees.
At Volume Chevrolet, get oil changes for life, plus a 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Visit Volume Chevrolet, I-75 exit 187 in Forsyth. That's VolumeChevrolet.com.
Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. Every day this week, partly cloudy skies, 20% chance for those pop-up showers or storms in the afternoon until we get into Friday. That's when we have a slightly higher rain chance, because a bit of a cold front is going to come in. That will drop temperatures back down into the mid-80s on Friday and then the low 80s on Saturday before we warm back up over the weekend.